so let's get started. My name is Kyle Poland, and today I'll be interviewing a longtime friend of mine. Her name is Marlea. Marlea, I just want to clarify a few things with you today, like we talked about earlier, how this is just going to be going on my discussion page for my class, my sport and society class. Marlea is a very elite hockey player. She's played at high levels of hockey. She's played at high levels of baseball as well. So, Marlea, if you're ready, we'll get right to the questions.
Sounds good.
My first question I have for you is, how have sports influenced you to the person you are today?
Sports have influenced me a lot. It's something that I look forward to after a bad day. It's influenced so many friendships and so much respect for my parents and what they provide for us.
Yeah, I agree with your answer there. Knowing your parents and how much they have provided for you in sports, I agree with that 100%. Next one. How do you feel sports affects the society today?
I feel that sports affect the society in a great manner. For example, when the Leafs or the Blue Jays are in the playoffs, Canadians as a whole, we come together. I feel like sports affects everyone greatly.
That's a very nice answer. I've been to many sports playoff games like the Leafs and the Jays, so I know 100% where you come from. Next question I have for you is, this one's a little different. Should everyone deserve an equal opportunity? Like if someone has a disability or is a different race, should everyone have the same opportunity?
I feel like, of course, everyone should. I've played hockey and baseball, like you said earlier, with different race people, and I know a lot of people that play sports with disabilities, and it's no different than seeing us play sports. We're all the same people at the end of the day, and everyone deserves the same amount of respect and opportunities.
Yeah, for sure. I've played sports with many different people as well, and I know exactly where you're coming from on that. The next one I have for you is just a simple question about yourself. Like, what is sports to you?
Sports means so much to me. Sports to me, it's not just a game. It's where you meet so many friends, where you're challenging yourself to strengths you didn't know you could. Also letting go of reality and just focusing on the game ahead. Sports have done so much for me in life, and they just mean a lot to me.
Yeah, I agree. Sports runs very deep in my family as well. It's something that we've all grown up on. And like I said, you've played baseball and hockey at elite levels. You know for sure what sports definitely feels like to you. This one, since you were taking business at Fleming College as well, why do you think sports is turning more into a business?
Sports is turning more into a business, I feel like, because every team, they feel the need to be the best, and they'll trade players who've been loyal to the franchise just because it's a business. For example, William Nylander of the Maple Leafs set out for 3 months of hockey just because he felt like he deserved more money. To me, that's a result of general managers and agents making them feel like it's not just a kid's game anymore.
That's very understandable. I mean, I'm a huge hockey fan, and I've witnessed that for months, and I just don't understand that, and I guess I never will. All right, the next one. This is now, like, we are in 2019 now, and a lot of this has come from this. What influence does the media have on sports?
I feel like the media has a very bad toll on the players in sports, putting so much pressure on the athletes. For example, Maxime Comtois of the Canada World Junior team, he received so much hate because of the penalty shot. He's only 19, representing his country, and he had to send out a letter to apologize and ask him to stop, and that should never had to happen if the media didn't play such a big role.
I agree with that. I mean, I was there watching the game. He did his best. I'm 19 as well, and so are you, and we all understand that we're only kids when we play a kid's game, and we can only do the best we can. I know that you have friends that have scholarships. How do you feel about scholarships in your opinion?
I feel like scholarships mean a great deal of respect for people who have worked hard to get this opportunity. It means everything you did on the gym or on the ice or on the field, it's finally been rewarded, and I feel like scholarships are a good thing, and they continue to generate some of the best talent that we've had.
I agree with that. I mean, as I just said, the both of us having friends in scholarships, it really shows that the hard work that they put in time after time is finally coming back to them. Why do you feel money has played such a big role in sports? Why do all the good players look for such high contracts and they won't settle for less?
Money's played a huge role in sports because of how the world has become. Everything's so much more expensive. Athletes, they put so much on the line, and they deserve the money they get. they travel consistently, they're never with their family. So I think it's very well deserved, the money that they get.
I agree with that. Now, this next question I'm going to ask you is just about your childhood. Before you became an elite hockey player, where did you start playing hockey?
I started playing hockey in Woodstock around grade 5. And I started playing girls hockey, which isn't as recognized as it is now. So it was harder then.
Why do you feel girls hockey isn't recognized as much?
I think that it's recognized more now with the CWHL, but when I was younger, that wasn't a thing, and even the generation before me, I feel like everyone just looks to the NHL and says, like, hockey's a man's game. So it's hard for the girls to break out of that shell, even though there's many girls that are just as talented, if not more talented, than guys.
Yeah, I very much agree. From watching the girls' Olympics, and even recently in the NHL All-Star game, we had a girl skate for the fastest skater. So the last question I have for you is, you were an elite hockey player, I knew that growing up. You were also an elite baseball player. How did that get started? Did your family help you with that as well? Like, where did that come from?
I started just playing minor ball with the boys, and it was a hard ball. I didn't enjoy it as much. I still enjoyed the game itself, but my older cousin got involved in fastball, and she was kind of opened me up to the world of girls fastball, and so did my dad. He ended up starting a team for us and took us to the next level and gave us the opportunity to play against many teams that we wouldn't have got the chance to play with, and given us opportunities we wouldn't have gotten if we would have stayed and played with the boys.
All right, well, that was the last question I had for you today. I just want to clarify again that none of this information will be going very far, just to my homework page. And I want to thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to answer my questions.
Thank you.